Hi everybody, this video is about the content feature within Brightspace. I've already done a video on content, but they have since released a new version or content experience for teachers to be able to choose from. I've been getting a lot of questions with people saying, hey, my screen doesn't look like yours, so I figured it'd be a good option to create a new video. So what you'll do is you'll click on the content folder and it'll bring you through. Now I have switched over to the new view because I actually really like it. So I'll show you what the old view looks like and then how to switch in between, and you can decide which one works best for you. If you click on this arrow here, it'll tell you, welcome to the new content experience if you're on it, or it'll say, do you want to switch to the new content experience? I'm going to turn the new one off, and then I'll say the reason is I just want to switch back to check something. You're welcome to go in between both. It keeps all your information. Just find out which one you like better and which one works best for you. Here you can see that I have 4 items in my course schedule. So if I've given something a due date, it will show up in my schedule. Down here, it shows I have 3 things in this folder, and then I have 2 other folders here that are showing, but they're hidden. That way parents can't see them, and then I can make them visible when I want to. So I'll go back to the new content page. So here I click, and I'm going to turn it on. And then it brings me back here. I like that it's very straightforward. It's very streamlined. There's not a lot of words to be seeing. It keeps it very simple to look at. And I also like that they have it color coded and it's bright and cheerful. So if I am working on a selected folder, I just need to make sure that it's highlighted in blue, and that means that's the one I'm working with. To be able to see what's in that folder, I just click that arrow there and it'll drop down to show you. So I've got 3 items in that folder. So what I can do is I can add things from either my Dropbox, I can add things from my activity feed, and I can post them right into these content folders. For primary, I really like the idea of I post things in my activity feed, and then from there, I will post them into my content folders. That way, I know parents can see them right away, and then I can save them for them to review at a later time within these content folders. You can do it however you want. You can create things in your content folder and then tell parents on the activity feed to go and find them. Whatever works for you, but that's the way I like to do it. It just makes it simple for me. So let's say I want to add something to this folder. I posted an assignment in my activity feed, and now I want to put it in my folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click add, and I'm going to choose this assignment button. And I click on it, and it shows me all the assignments I have available. Now I made a couple test ones just for fun, so I'm going to click on it. And right away, it put it in here, and it has it as hidden. The reason it has it automatically as hidden when it pops in here is because when I created that assignment, I made it hidden. It was an assignment I didn't want parents to see yet, and you can do that. You can make it hidden right from the start, and that way you can release it when you want to. There's also a feature when you create an activity for it to post and launch when you want it, if you do it in the activity feed. So that is an option as well. So here I have it in this folder. If I want to create new folders, all I need to do is click New Unit and then create that new unit. So I can give it a title, give it a description if I want. Down here is where I can make it hidden or visible, and then I would simply click Save and it would create it. I have a bunch here. So let's say I want to add something to my video one. So again, highlight it, click Add, and then I can choose any of these options. I can add an assignment. I can add something from my OneDrive. Maybe I want to add a link, a quiz, a discussion. Any of these items are options, or you can simply just drop a file right from your computer. When I click on More Activities, it gives me the rest of these options of things that I can choose. Some of them are already on that page, but here it gives you the whole list. I'm going to hit Cancel because I'm not going to do it. So let's say, again, I want to hit Assignment. I'm going to choose one I want. I'll click Language, and then there we go. I have videos, I have language, and then here I have it as invisible. So if I want to move it, let's say, I by accident I put it in the wrong folder. Okay, I'll click on it, and then it's showing in here. I'm going to go to the 3 dots here. We call them the ellipses, and then I can click Move To. And what I like is it gives you a step-by-step. You can't screw it up because it tells you exactly what it's happening and how you're doing it. So step one, I'm going to choose the unit or lesson that I want to move to my language. Where I would like to move language. So I have it in the video one. I want to move it, let's say, to this one. And then I'll click next. And then it's saying, confirm it, language will be moved to April 14th to 17th. If I made a mistake, I can click back. If I'm like, yeah, that's what I want, I'm going to click done. Very simple, moved it, ready to go. Let's say I don't want it in my folders at all. I want to get rid of it. Make sure I've clicked it, do those 3 buttons again, and I'm going to click delete. Now, there are 2 options to delete. One, you can simply just take it out of that folder. It still exists in your Brightspace under your Dropbox. Or you can click here and it will delete it permanently from Brightspace. So I'm just going to remove it from the topic, from the content. So I'm going to hit delete. It's gone. To make sure that I didn't make a mistake, I want to see that that language is still there. I'm going to go into my Dropbox and I'm going to search for language. There it is, still hidden and ready to go. If I go back into my content, I'm going to open this one. And as you can see, there are no arrows on these ones because there's nothing in them. So that tells me I know that these are empty. I don't have to look at them. I'll click here. Let's say this math one. I want to get rid of it completely. I don't want it anymore. Click on it, 3 buttons, and I'll hit delete. But this time I'm going to permanently delete it from my content. It reminds you, the associated files and activities will be deleted, and this is irreversible. So just so you know, you're sure, I'll hit delete. Out of my folders, and it's going to be out of my Dropbox. Now I do believe I have 2 in there called math. So when I go back in, there should only be 1. And there you go. So the other one was completely deleted. It doesn't exist anymore. I hope that this video was helpful. Brightspace is really good at updating their content in general, anything on their site based on teacher feedback. So if you ever see something that you think would work better or something you'd like to see change, you're welcome to reach out to them. They're really receptive. They love to hear from teachers because their goal is to make this easy for us. So if you ever have an idea, feel free to reach out. They definitely want to know how to make our experience better. I hope you enjoy this version of content. I really do, and I think I'm going to stick with it. And again, if you ever have questions, feel free to reach out, and I hope you enjoy. Have a great day.